Okay, today we're doing The Only Hope for Me Is You by My Chemical Romance. It's very simple. I'm just doing the chords so you can sing along with it. There's no riff, there's no solo. So before we start, it's very simple. It's easy. So I'm not gonna do a run through. At the very end, I'll do a run through so that you can hear it in context. The only thing that's difficult is this progression that it does, or not progression, but rhythm. It goes, where will you stand? Where you don't play on one, you play 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I find it really difficult to sing along with, and I just don't think it sounds that good on piano. So I'll show you how to play that, but other than that, I'll just be doing a 4-chord piano rhythm for the whole song. So starting off with the intro. These chords are the most important throughout the song. F sharp, D, and then B minor, which all you have to do is switch your pointer finger. The beginning and the verse have the same. So 8 on F sharp, 4 on D, 4 on B minor. So remember me, remember me, remember me, remember me. Where will you stand when all the lights go out across these city streets? Where were you when all the embers fell? I still remember there. So it happens twice for the verse, and then it changes to the pre-chorus. It starts on F sharp. Still remember there, covered in ash. So it's F sharp to C sharp. I played this inversion of C sharp, and then I play F in the bass so that it only goes a half step, so it's descending. So remember there, covered in ash, covered in glass, is D sharp minor, covered in glass, covered in all my friends. This is just a different inversion of F sharp or C sharp. So instead of playing this, we're playing this one. Covered in glass, covered in all my friends, I still. So that's B minor. Covered in all my friends, I still think of the bombs they built. B minor to D. I just hit one chord on each because that's what happened in the song. And now onto the chorus. If there's a place that I could be, we played these two, F sharp to C sharp, then I'd be another memory. That's a different version of D sharp. Another memory. This is G sharp minor. Can I be the only hope for you? There's a B major instead of B minor. The only hope for you, F sharp, cause you're the only hope for me. C sharp happens 8 times this time, and then it repeats. And if we can't find where we belong, we'll have to make it on our own. Face all the pain and take it on, because the only hope for me is you alone. F sharp. Back to verse chorus. Think of the guns they sell. If there's a place that Same chorus. So I'm just gonna skip this chorus. I'm gonna go to the end of it because that's where the bridge connects to it. So the only hope for me is you alone. D sharp minor, F sharp minor, D, B minor, and then repeat. So that happens 3 times. and then the fourth time it's a little bit different. So I'll just play it and sing along so you can hear it in context. So, the only hope for me is you alone. The only hope for me. The only hope for me is you. 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 The only hope, if there's a place that I could be. So the last time, F sharp 8 times. D 4 times. B major 4 times, and then it goes to the chorus, the the refrain chorus, the quieter chorus. So the only hope for me is you. The only hope for me. If there's a place that I could be, then I'd be another memory. Can I be the it doesn't speed up, but it gets louder. So that quieter part, F sharp 4 times, C sharp 4 times, and then I play it D sharp minor 8 times, because that's more what happens in the song. If you want to play it how it's played during the chorus, where it's D sharp 4 times and then G sharp 4 times, then that's perfect. So, and then after that chorus, that's the final chorus, goes into, the kind of ending bit, that's a lot, very similar to the beginning. So let me play the end and then I'll transition it into the only hope for me is you alone. Hope for me is you. The only hope for me is you alone. For me is you. The only hope for me is you alone. Is you. The only hope for me is you alone. For me is you. The only hope for me is you alone. So that happens 4 times and then ends on the F sharp chord. And then I might play this pinky F sharp tune just to give it a ring. And after that, there's a couple, it's like the voices section, just like the beginning. You can play it if you want, or you can just finish right there. But the voices, remember me, remember me. It's the same as the beginning. It's very ambient and so I probably wouldn't play it if you were to perform this song, because you don't have a synth, you don't have strings and all that. Okay, so I'm gonna run through it just so you can hear it in context and the way that I would play it if I were, singing, which I am. So, remember me, remember me, remember me, remember me. Where will you stand when all the lights go out across these city streets? Where were you when all the embers fell? I still remember there, covered in ash, covered in glass, covered in all my friends. I still think of the bombs they built. If there's a place that I could be, then I'd be another memory. Can I be the only hope for you? Because you're the only hope for me. And if we can't find where we belong, we'll have to make it on our own. Face all the pain and take it on. Because the only hope for me is you alone. Where would you be many years after disasters that we've seen. What have we learned other than people burn in purifying flame? I say it's okay, I know you can tell, and though you can see me smile, I still think of the guns they sell. If there's a place that I could be, then I'd be another memory. Can I be the only hope for you? Because the only hope for me is giving out you alone. The only hope for me. Sorry, I skipped that last chorus just because it's a little long. The only hope for me is you. 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 The only hope. If there's a place that I could be, then I'd be another memory. Can I be the only hope for you? Because you're the only hope for me. And if we can't find where we belong, we'll have to make it on our own. Face all the pain and take it on. Because the only hope for me is you alone. For me is you. The only hope for me is you alone. Me is you. The only hope for me is you alone. For me is you. The only hope for me is you alone. The hope for me is you. The only hope for me is you alone. Okay, there we go. The only hope for me is you. I'll definitely keep doing My Chemical Romance piano lessons. Definitely more off Danger Days, maybe off the Black Parade and their first two albums. It's possible. A lot of songs. But definitely go check out the other ones I've done if you're looking for My Chemical Romance songs. Other than that, well, thank you.